freeway or I've gotten in the really bad habit of wanting to vlog while I drive because I think I have really, like, entertaining reactions to what happens while I drive. So, I just got out of class. I am about to get into the turning lane to go on the freeway. And this is going to be, like, I feel like this is just stupid of me. Like, this is just proof of me being a really bad driver. The other thing is, like, I'm not a bad driver. Like, I don't know. Yeah, so, I don't know. I figured I'd just do this. I did this last night. So, I don't know. I don't think it's that difficult. I mean, it's not like I need everything my full, like, hand to drive. I usually just drive with one hand on the steering wheel anyway, so. Okay, merging. This might be a problem. Okay, successful merge. It is quite busy. Yeah, I feel like some days driving home are a lot busier than others. I don't know if that's true or I just don't drive on the freeway at like a specific time because my classes either got out earlier, later, or something, you know. I don't know. Yeah, but pretty much smooth sailing right now. The other day when I was driving home, someone, I guess, had pulled to the side of the road and was, like, trying to, they didn't pull, like, their full car to the side of the road, though. They, like, pulled half onto the shoulder and then were, like, the tail of their car or back of their car was, like, in a lane. So everyone was swerving around it. So I wasn't even in that lane. I was a lane over, but someone swerved around him because he started backing out into their lane. So swerved around that, then swerved, so the person, he started backing out, a person swerved around him, so I had to swerve out of his way, and the car next to me had to swerve, and I'm like, God, people are so stupid sometimes when they drive. It aggravates me. It's like, I don't know, I just feel like cars are so, if I didn't live in Michigan and I wasn't, like, dependent on roads to get me places, because, like, honestly, nothing is close, because everyone in Michigan has a car. Like, that's just how it is. So if I wasn't so dependent to, like, get places in a car, I wouldn't drive, because, like, honestly, I think that roads are, like, or not roads, but cars are just so extremely dangerous. The jackass behind me, trying to get around me, and then he just got directly behind the car that's going slower. The thing is, like, I'm, like, terribly rude. Like, okay, so I'll be driving whatever speed I'm going, and I'll go that speed. And the second I see someone trying to get around me, I, like, speed off and try and block them into their lane. And, like, I know, like, I hate when people do that to me, and I know people hate when they do it to them, but I am that jackass driver that does that, like, and I don't know what it is, but I hate when people pass me. Even if, like, I have no desire to be going any faster than what I'm going, I will speed up to avoid them, or, like, prevent them from, like, getting past me. Yeah. So, the section that I'm driving in right now, I've gotten a ticket in before because straight up, like, the people who drive in this, or no, not who drive, people who are police in this area are so obnoxious. Like, you will literally get pulled over for going, like, 3 over on the fucking freeway. Like, what do you expect, honestly? And, like, they get you because, like, it's, the speed limit starting where I come from school is 70, and then when I get further down on the freeway, closer to my house, it's 55. So, like, and they get you right when it's the transition. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry, that's rude, but, like, the second I see a 55 sign, I'm not, like, from going 70, I'm not about to slow down to 55, start going 25 miles, like, per hour slower. That's ridiculous. Like, you can't expect people to do that. I don't know. I'm ranting and raving. I think I'm going to record the whole way home. Like, this might be a longer video. I don't know if I can get home in, like, less than 10 minutes, so YouTube will let me upload this, but we'll see. Anyone driving past me probably thinks that I'm, like, I don't know what they probably think. Probably that I'm a bad driver. Someone's coming up so fast on my ass! Yeah, like, seriously, though, so last week, wow. Last Monday, I got off an exit early, heading home because I was like, alright, like, I want lunch, and so I got off an exit early, and I just, like, you know, braked or whatever, because there's a light at the end of my exit, or that exit, well, most exits. So I got off and I stopped at the light, and the woman coming up behind me was going like 70 up the ramp, and I was like, okay, well, you can't do that, lady. One, I hear her, like, tires screech, and so she, like, brakes. She's trying to brake, but since she's going so fast, she ends up rear-ending me, and, like, all week my back, come on, get over. All week my back's been hurting. And I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. Because, okay, what does the woman do? She hits me, rear-ends me, and then what? Drives off? Yeah, that's exactly what she did. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't do that. And there was, like, a homeless man sitting on the corner, and that day actually happened to be, like, nice out. So I had, like, my window down, and I was, like, just, like, what the fuck? Like, I was so mad. Who does that? And I don't know, I was so upset though. Like, just total bullshit. You cannot do that. But it happened, and then, oh god, it was terrible. But, so now whenever I see people, like, speeding up behind me, I'm really nervous that they're not going to brake, because that woman didn't, and I'm like, oh yeah, of course, like, we're not going to brake. Terrifying. I hate it. Because, like, I hate being scared when I drive, because, like, I was in an accident 2 years ago, maybe a year, 2 years ago, and after being in that accident, I was just terrified of driving, and, like, I don't want to be terrified of driving, you know, not something you want to be scared of, because, I mean, like, cars have all these safety features, so, like, you know, it shouldn't be terrifying to drive, but with the amount of idiots on the road, it is sometimes, so I freaked out a little bit. Now there's a car, like, coming up my ass, I'm freaking out. Oh, the chance is so good. Yeah, so, I don't know. That's what we used to see when I drive home. I don't know if you guys can even, like, see the background, like, where I'm driving past, but, quarter mile away from my exit, so it'll take like 2 seconds to exit right now. And I'm going to be underpass. This is where I like to turn on my turn signal. And this guy's going to be getting off and not using a turn signal. Another pet peeve of mine. I hate when people don't use their turn signals. Rude. He has a really creepy bunny on the back of his truck. It kind of looks like the bunny from Donnie Darko, but, like, not, so I'm not sure what it is. Here's a homeless man. Homeless vet, please help. May God bless you. Did you guys see him? I don't know. I was checking. I don't know where this camera's actually aiming at all. Yeah. So, then I waited some lights. I drive through Detroit, and I'm hoping that maybe I can get in, like, what are they called, like a light race, because I always get in light races when I get off the exit, because the thing is, like, there's no reason to, because there's it's like light after light after light, and you no matter how fast you go in between or how slow you go in between, you always hit the next light. So like, it's stupid to like speed off on because you always are gonna hit the next light, and then you just end up like right next to the person you race, and then you just keep racing down the road, and it's so stupid. But I love doing it, and I think I love it because like my car looks like a total piece of shit, but his acceleration is like superb. So I like to pretend that my car's super shitty, but like get in road races anyways, and then win. That makes me feel really good about myself. That's sad, like an it. I don't know. I love it though. Like, so this guy's turning left, so I tend to go around the people that are turning left. And then the thing is, if it's like one person turning left, then I have to beat these people. So I'm about to get in the light race. And I don't know if they're like the rude people that like try and block you. I always try and block people when they try to get around me. So we'll see. Looks like, oh, green. He's trying to block me. That's cool. Understandable. Oh, cool. That guy turned left, so I can get in. Alright, so that wasn't that exciting. This guy's like a blocker. It's like, I totally get it, though. Because I block people all the time. I wasn't willing to fight for that one, because he was there before I was. So, I only try and block people. See, like, I understand that he blocked me because I came up, like, I was like 6 or 7 cars behind him. Why should I get to go in front of him? That's not fair. But it's like, a person tries to do that to me, I'm like, oh, hell no, you're not doing that. So, but I also sometimes try and win the ones where it's like completely undeserved for me to be trying to beat them. But that's just because I'm that kind of driver. I probably sound like a crazy person that you're like, well, I'm just never going to drive in Michigan because she's on the road. And she like vlogs. Wow. I just seem like a terrible person. I don't know. I'm sure plenty of people do this, right? I don't think I've ever seen anyone vlog in the car while they're driving. I've seen vlogs from cars, just not vlogs of people driving and vlogging. So I hope this is like still. I feel like my car like shakes when it hits bumps on the road, and I'm like holding onto the wheel, so it's not even. I don't know. We'll see. I'll rewatch it. I hope this isn't like on my boots too. I feel like that's definitely a possibility. That car looks like a piece of shit. Look how crooked that is. Maybe it doesn't look that crooked. I don't know. Go! Yeah. Yep. Alright. Almost home. Gotta turn down this street. Really far over there. It's very hard to turn. Do you ever get off the freeway and like there's a car driving behind you, and it seems like the car is following you just because they're like it's their exit too and they're going to their house, but like it just seems like they're following you because I've had this green car behind me, and I swear to God, it like looks like he's following me, and he's looking like he's about to hit me, like, but it terrifies me. Like, it doesn't terrify me, but him almost hitting me, but I always think it's so weird when you, like, or, like, you get off the freeway, or you just, like, all of a sudden this car pops up behind you, and it seems like they're following you. It scares me. It seems kind of silly, but I mean, like, why would they be following me? I'm always scared that I, like, cut them off on the freeway, and they're, like, following me home to yell at me. Because I've had friends that that's happened to, and, like, that sounds terrifying, and I don't want it. Okay, well, I am home from school, and, yeah, all right. It's been great chatting. Surprised I talked the whole way home. I'm surprised I didn't try and figure out how to stop this. Okay. I can never turn it off, and I feel bad that you have to watch, like, why am I moving this? You have to watch like 15 minutes of me just trying to turn it off. But I'm going to try and stop it now. Okay, bye. Wow, 14 minutes.